everybody, and welcome out to another episode of Oblivion. The Quest of Adam Sandler. Let's see here if I can get their actual face to see them a little bit better. There we go. Look at that face. Look at that face and tell me that you're not just ecstatic to be involved in this journey with me. So, I need to get more soul gems captured so that I can get my necklace and my hood enchanted as well. But, you'll note we are not where we left off. And a couple of other things are a little bit different as well. I added a couple of mods. Nothing that actually changes the gameplay, mind you. Well, maybe one of them, but it's not like a major gameplay change. It's more of a scenery change. I implemented something that I wasn't sure about whenever I first started playing the game, but now I'm pretty sure. Which is open cities. So this is Bruma. We all know Bruma. I think this is Bruma. What is this place? No, Coral. This is Coral. We all know Coral. It's the town that I visit the most. But here's the thing is, there's no longer a separate loading into this town. You are now just in the town from the get-go. Which is very nice. I like it. You're free to walk around. There's a couple of new things, like this Rangers Guild I think is new. A couple of locations have changed just to make the scenery make more sense. So things like the Coral Castle is like right here, kind of in the walkway. Because it's more centered in the town now. There's a gallows just outside. And if we walk around the side of there, and you can go through the other way or this way, there's a couple of other things. There's public baths. There's this big old statue, which is really cool looking. And that leads off to the square. And this is the main square that has like the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild and all of that stuff. A couple of other things have changed. There's there's a small garden with some Oblivion based. Oh. Accidentally walked through the spinal stick and got poisoned. Also, I tried to get Darnified UI to work, which would have made my UI a lot more pleasant to deal with. Because right now I'm dealing with this tiny little like Xbox style menu. And it was supposed to allow me to get a proper full-on menu, but when I tried to load it up, it broke my game. So I will work on seeing about getting that fixed in the future. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. But as far as things go, we've got some pretty good improvements here. It's not a perfect improvement because I would like to have that UI. And there's a couple of other mods I was looking at. Like there's one that once you gather from a plant, if you can't gather from it anymore, it changes the texture so that it's a different like looking plant. And I got the Oblivion script extender installed. And so that's allowed for things like the open cities and a couple of other changes, like with the trees that sway in the wind and flora and fauna just moving in a more like present way. But aside from those changes, just about everything else is the same. So I figure with everything that we've done to open everything up, why don't we go through and check out some of these opened up cities? And hope they don't crash my game. That one didn't crash my game ever, so like that shouldn't be an issue. It's mostly going to be whenever we load in, seeing what's new about a town. So like, it looks like maybe. Oh no! So the Anvil City gate opens. No loading screen. We're in Anvil. And so, based on that, I would probably argue that maybe Anvil hasn't changed that much. the water looks a little different, and I don't know why that is. It could just be the environment, but that's a little bit different right now. And then I basically have to rediscover these points because they are now new locations on a map that they couldn't just give me. So they had to basically re-up the location finders so that I can actually find all of the individual fast travel points to the open cities, as opposed to finding the fast travel points to the no longer existing closed cities. So we're going to do a quick little tour of that, but once we've got that established and done, then we can continue with our adventure. I just think it's very cool that I have, that I don't have to necessarily load in between the cities. The only thing that isn't fully open is, the Imperial City. The Imperial City is big enough by itself that it actually does require a separate loading screen. Now, there was supposed to be a way to load it in such a way that, like, the Imperial City and a couple of other things all load together. Like, all of the Imperial City loads together, but I could not figure out how to do that. Right now, the Imperial City is still just one big block. Or, like, not one big block. It is, in fact, not that. That is what I would like it to be, but it is not. It is a bunch of individual little blocks. But, as far as everything else goes, though, we're pretty good. And there are a couple of changes that seem to have, like, accidentally held over from, Darnified UI, even though I had to turn it off because it was crashing my game. There's a couple of changes that did stick. Things like my health bars are a little bit different looking. They don't have that weird block over them. The oxygen bar was also different. So there's some weird hangover holdovers from doing that, but I will do my best to get Darnified UI to actually, like, work. And in the future, we will load that up and actually play with better UI. It seemed to want to work, but the problem was that it was crashing every time that I loaded it up. The trees swaying is kind of a cool effect, though they do look a little rubbery because they were never really designed to move. Anvil Southgate. And that leads to Anvil Castle, which was the last bit of Anvil that I had to discover. So now I've got Anvil all discovered again. Moving on to Skingrad. So far, the one that had the biggest change was Coral. Coral changed a lot. So far, the rest of these have mostly just been the exact same city or close to, or very, very close to it, just without having to load into a separate menu. Which, honestly speaking, if that's all it ever is, then, you know, that still does exactly what it was supposed to do, which is just load into these areas without being separate locations. That's probably Skingrad Castle, is what that location is over there. Which I don't know that I can get to from where I'm currently at. I think I need to go, like, out and around. There's a really tall walkway. think that's how you get to Skin Red Castle. Let's do that real quick. Now, one thing about my spell efficiency being higher due to wearing clothing instead of armor is that I should be able to cast spells, and they should take significantly less magicka now that I've got my efficiency up. Becoming more proficient in a type of I don't know if it's the magic specifically or a specific type of armor makes you more efficient in that armor type, but if you're not wearing any armor at all, then you have perfect consistency. Also, I think I've updated it, like these flame textures are new as well. I think most fire and lighting in the game is supposed to be a little bit better. Ooh. You are having some problems with some Z fighting, where you've basically been replaced with the exact same thing. Oh, this is cool. You can actually raise and lower the drawbridge. And now on fear of getting locked out because of how this game treats moving pieces. There's just some good stock sound effects right there. Let's go back to the west gate and try to discover the other gates. I basically just want to head straight east, discover the east gate, and discover the Skingrad outskirts, because those outskirts are where I get all of my materials for fatigue potion grinding. There we go, there's the actual east gate. Is there a secret way in? Yeah, the Skingrad sewers. I forgot Skingrad had a separate sewer system. Tomato patch. Just outside of that, so I can... Seems like in Elder Scrolls games, the only thing, or not Elder Scrolls, but in Bethesda games in general, the only thing that I want to do is farm and gather materials. It's just far too useful. And like becoming a master in alchemy will be very useful for me, because mastering alchemy means that I can craft potions with just a single ingredient, and it uses the ingredients very first use. So like for flax, I think that just makes feather potions at that point, and then I can get damaging poisons with just a single thing that, like a single stalk cap would give me a damage poison. Or a damaging health poison, which would be beneficial. It's all about just finding out what those single ingredient potions that you want to make can be. I can't remember if the single ingredient potions are supposed to be better or worse than the, well, I don't think they'd ever be better, but, the single-use potions are supposed to be, or the single-ingredient potions, I can't remember if they're supposed to be the same or, like, not as strong as the multi potions, but, simultaneously, if they turn out to be worse, you're still creating so many more of them with a lot less effort, so, like, maybe it doesn't matter as much that they're weaker because you've just got so many more of them. I'm sure to some things, like, if you really needed a really strong effect, having it be stronger would be nice, but honestly speaking, if I can just make potions, then I'll be set. At that point, it would also help my speechcraft. I wish it would increase my chance of gathering from plants. Because it feels like I can barely ever gather any ingredients. Alright. We've gathered ingredients. Now let's craft. See, flax seeds would become restore magic potions, which wouldn't be terrible, but I do need to find something that would give me feather right off the bat. There might not be anything, in which case, I mean, we would still be able to craft with multiple ingredients. We could just not if we don't want to. Alchemy's at 98. We only got 2 levels left, and then we become a master. I think I need to get out to about right here if I want to find that other stuff. So I'm going to head to Shade Leaf and then walk south. I should have expected, oh boy, it's a bear. Alright, that is, all of my spells are touched now. Die, bear. I'll go ahead and pick the flax while I'm on my way. There is a farm somewhere that just has a whole bunch of flax, and that's really useful. Because then we can go to the Imperial City and pick up Sacred Lotus seeds. Random graveyard. Found derelict mine. Now, when I loaded this up, did that mean that that outskirts of Skingrad disappeared? Because it's part of the better
Your
city.
money or your life.
Hello, highwayman. You scared the shit out of me a little bit.
Actually, that...
Simple enough. Give me your shoes. Your mithril shield. And that mace is worth some money, but maybe not worth its weight. That's definitely worth its weight, though. Yoinked. Is that shield better than my shield? Hey, Shelton, welcome back to the stream. The power of the Sandler goes ever stronger. That shield is better than my shield, but it does not have the flame resistance. So yeah, it's gonna lower my overall armor to be wearing it instead of that. Your tummy hurts, so you're off today. My boss straight up asked me if I wanted to take PTO next week, so I'm taking next Friday off. I've got like between all of the different ways, between sick leave, floating holiday, and actual just straight up vacation time, I've got about something like 50 hours of PTO saved up. So I'm taking little like 6-hour chunks here and there and just going, here you go, there's my PTO. Just take a day off here and there. Where was I going? I was headed south because I was trying to head back towards Kingrad and seeing if maybe I had lost track of something somewhere. So I got a mod. First off, if you ever do play Oblivion, one thing that might be worth it to grab is Open Cities. Open Cities is this, it's a mod that does exactly what it says. It makes it so that the cities are not on a separate loading screen, but they're all part of the big world. Is it still going the right way? It's going the wrong way. Because I want to head towards Kingrad. Got 48 hours of PTO right now. Technically 32 because 16 is reserved for a concert in November. The other 32 I think I'm going to use for when the new Destiny 2 DLC comes out. Nice. Yeah, I'm taking like 5 or 6 next week. And then I'm taking another like 10. I'm taking like 5 or 6 next week. And I'm taking another like 12 next the week after that to take off basically 4 days in a row. Because I've got my regular off day. My off days are on Wednesdays and Saturdays right now. So I basically said I'll take off Wednesday, I'll take PTO on Thursday and Friday, and then I'll take off again on Saturday. And then I'll take off on my regular off day on Saturday. So basically I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday that week, and then I'm off the rest of the week, which will be nice. I keep getting spun around. I want to try and walk all the way to Skingrad. It keeps getting screwed up. Because there used to be, somewhere around here, there used to be a village that had a lot of plants. But I think with my open villages mod, the location of that changed. There's the bandit that I killed. And if I go up this way, I'm just at Skingrad, so I'm gonna head this way. Because I thought there was like an outskirts location, but maybe that only exists with the non-open Better Cities mod. I mean, if that's the case, whatever. Like, it doesn't need to exist. It's just, it was nice that there was a farm to go to around here. Just now there isn't. There's other farms to go to. It's not the end of the world. It's just, that was a very nice location to just be able to visit for free. Alien ruins. We could go ahead and explore them for profit. And so far, my new spells do seem to be working better for me, which is nice. I am still having some trouble with having enough magic to constantly cast the spells, but... Oh, the stars do not shine upon that tombstone. I can't tell if the... Like, the rain makes it sound like the very beginning of the... Or like the combat music, and I can't tell if combat is starting or not. This is a very fancy Welkin ruin. Alien ruin, I should say. Is this the way in? This is the way in. Oh. I can't even go into this place. I think this is tied to a quest then. Xylorn must be tied to a quest then, which is why there aren't any bad guys here as well. Well, having the location discovered never hurt. Campsite over here. What kind of campsite we will see. Yeah, my magicka regenerates fast enough as well, which is nice. Kind of feel like I made a mistake by going with the horse for my sign instead of like the mage or the apprentice to get extra magicka. If I was going to be a magic guy, I probably should have focused on the magicka part of it, but... Well, we'll see. There's the Howling Cave. Which that blue fire out front and the gravestones makes me think that might be a necromancer's cave. And then we've got whatever this little collarbone camp. Give me your shoes. You're a dark elf, so you probably you resist fire. Ooh, 3,000 gold. I'm over encumbered now, but that is of little consequence because I have feather potions. 99 points of feather. Almost 100 extra movement speed over like a really, really long time. Adam Sandler finally overcome by the weight of his sins. I told you about my quest, right? To become a master in illusion and create and craft the ultimate charm spell called Grown Ups 3. That is the final goal, is to craft Grown Ups 3. Ow, ow. Oh, fuck, a troll. Fuck. Let's see here. I need to heal, first off. I did not heal after that fight. Second off. Oh, I just accidentally cast the spell. Cool. So I'm out of magicka for a little bit. If you see a writhing green mass running at me, let me know. My noodles are done. It gave up on me. I am kind of just like out in the middle of nowhere. Why don't we head to this other city over here and we can inspect what the open city looks like. I do need to make another fire potion, but it's no real problem. Vividly remember having to fight about 46 trolls when you enter the painted world to rescue a guy who's trapped there. Yeah, there's a lot of, I think they're literally called painted trolls or something like that. And here we are. No gate, no nothing. Welcome to Brothel. A little bit of a stutter entering Brothel. Oh, hey, look, it's this guy talking to the Grey Lady. Or the Night Mother, or whatever her name is. That's what's going on right there. This is the Mage's Guild, right? This is just a guy that sells spells. Yeah. The Warlock's Luck. Of course, I don't need to do that anymore. Unless I wanted to, like, buy a new... I do still technically need to purchase new spells. Like... If I don't know the spell, then I can't craft the spell. So I do still need to purchase, like, new spells. But aside from that, I'm able to do whatever I want, really. Oh, that looks nice. I don't know that I would this game. And the shop is open and everything.
You'll always get a fair deal here. I'm Nillowin. What can I get you? Can I interest you in some of...
My disposition is naturally high with you, so let me
Take your time.
I can't do that. But I can use my, I've got enthralling presence. Which uses so much. Is that my only, like, what are my other ones? I've got Beguiling Touch, which is 12, so yeah, Enthralling Presence is definitely still, like, my best charm spell. Oh, my skill level is too low to use that, that's right. I don't have enough, all I can do is Beguiling Touch.
You'll always get... Let's do business.
Listen, if you ain't haggling with green people, then you're not haggling correctly. I need to hang on to that because I can get more for it from another guy.
That's it.
Look at all that money just rolling in.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on.
I hope I can help.
I forgot. I also
Can I
need to
interest you
trade
in some of my wares?
Boots. And the cuirass.
That's a good deal.
The helmet of Magicka.
That's more than I...
Mithril boots.
Fine.
Mithril shield.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
And that's good. Wonder Woman!
I appreciate...
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Why I'm wearing cloth armor. Shelton, were you here for that? What? Oh, game crash. Well, the game is going to be a little bit more unstable these days with all the mods that I have loaded into it, so we'll see if that ends up biting me in the ass as we try to play this game some more. Okay, so, basically, I enchanted an entire suit, or an entire, like, clothing set in this game. I enchanted it with, shield. And each piece provides either 8 or 9, points of shielding. So, like, some of these pieces are 8, some of them are 9. And the main reason I do that is you'll note that, like, some of these things, like my raiment of shielding, my pants of shielding, provide or take up 0 weight. This hood is particularly heavy, actually at 4, which is kind of ridiculous. Same with the sandals being 2, but like my shackles, and my clothing here weigh nothing, but are providing me with armor. That is the easiest way to keep your actual carry weight down, especially if you're doing potions, because you're probably carrying a lot of ingredients on you at any given point in time. I can buy more flax seeds right now. Good damage health potion. I mean, a lot of damage health potions, actually. But I think I want to go with... didn't I have something in here that... yeah, can't I restore magicka with these things? I can. I need to do more restore magicka stuff if I can. So much stuff damages health. And I'd be better off just doing this, honestly. Now I just have a shit ton of damage health potions again, which is nice. I guess I should assign those. Let's go through all of the 4-point ones first. Soul Trap. Great Cold Touch for that. So now the next person that I hit with my sword, I poison. Oh. I forgot to sell my... Oh, well, I can probably just head to the Imperial City and sell that stuff. In the meantime, let's go ahead and explore and collect locations. Bravo Castle. And then I need to head over that way to get to the North Gate.
How are you?
South Dock. Sorry, not North Gate, South Dock. Right, now let's just head to the Market District. Which we march our happy little asses into the city. Head to this guy, the Merchant's Inn, which is open at all times of the day.
Hello.
Speak to this guy.
Have a look
and
around.
his natural
You won't
sell
find better
rate
prices
is
in all
2,000.
Tamriel.
And I've already maxed out my I've maxed out my stuff with this guy, so I can come here and sell things for much more worth their value.
You drive a hard... That seems a fair price.
I don't need the staff of lesser.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I do like having a bunch of restore magic and potions. That's nice.
Good day.
I'm probably at the point now where I could buy out the market on all of the restore fatigue potion creating odd items, and then just walk away with them. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to exit the city. Looks like Leyawind, we've still got a couple of other things, but the big things is that the Leyawind docks right here connect it to the rest of the city. Here we are on the Leyawind docks. Now I can just leave out the city this way, I think. Yeah, if I go across there, that's the city out there, but they've got these cool docks. And then if I head this way, prisoner. Like, there's also a drawbridge. It's cool. The Leyawind itself is actually up there, but you get in there by going up this way. So we're doing just a nice walk around of all of the cities, just so that I can get all the travel points inside the cities again. But going forward, I will no longer need to load in and out of cities ever again, because the door's open. There's the city.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
I got nothing to eat. Well, canonically, I am Adam Sandler, and that means I should not care about poor people. I feel like I'm ascribing a lot of very negative traits to Adam Sandler, which I bet he does not hold. I bet he's just like a regular dude who happened to figure out how to make a lot of money in Hollywood. And so he just is doing that and like making decent money with himself and his friends, just kind of hanging out. And I don't think that it's very fair that I spend my time ridiculing him for that, because if I could do the same, I would have a long time ago. It has been nighttime, like the entire time that I've been playing this game. Yeah. Most people equate shitty movies to shitty person. Yeah, I could see that. I just, for me, it feels like doing that is probably worse than making the movies themselves, because, like, yeah, whatever. Is he a good person? Is he a bad person? I have no clue. Are his movies bad? I know that. So, we've talked about bad Adam Sandler movies, but if you want a good one, Jim's on Netflix is good. I've heard that a lot of his Netflix movies are actually pretty good movies. Like, I even heard that Uncut Gems. Yeah, I was gonna say, I heard his Netflix stuff is actually pretty good overall.
Join my trophy.
Oh wait, I can capture you. Let's see here. I was able to capture the ogre soul. That's all that matters. I heard that even whatever it was, what was it, the Hateful Eight or something like that? What was it that he made on Netflix? It was like a cowboy movie. Like the Shitty Six or something like that. Or something 7. Can't remember. Ridiculous 6, that's what it was. The Hateful Eight was a really good Quentin Tarantino movie. I just remember that they came out around the same time. But I heard the Ridiculous 6 was supposed to actually be not terrible. Which, you know, I have not seen any of the Adam Sandler, like, I haven't seen an Adam Sandler movie since maybe Waterboy. Like, it is not part of my lexicon of movies. Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. Even though he wasn't in the movie, it's technically an Adam Sandler movie. I have seen Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. I saw Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 because I started watching a podcast a little while ago, and I'm currently caught up on it until they make new episodes, called Till Death Do Us Blart. And the entire point of that movie, or the entire point of that podcast, is that every year around Thanksgiving, they all watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. And then they talk about Paul Markov too. And it's like, that's it. That's the thing. But they do it every year. And the plan is to make sure that there is always somebody every year who is capable of watching the movie and will always be there to watch the movie. And this never ends forever. And there's something like truly magnificent about that prospect to me that basically made me go, all right, I'll watch the movie once so that I know all of the scenes they're talking about, and then we'll go from there. This is the, that's the abandoned house. That's where the, Thieves Guild is, I think. One of the guilds is in that abandoned house, and one of the guilds is in, is under the... Actually, no, the Thieves Guild just kind of operates randomly, doesn't it? Like, in the city. Because there's, like, the Gray Fox and everything's kind of, like, decentralized with the Thieves Guild in this one. They don't have, like, that same meeting hub or... It's been so long. I mean, I'll eventually get around to doing those quests. I want those apples. Because those apples actually have, like, harp. I'll eventually get around to doing the assassin stuff, and I'll get around to doing the Thieves Guild eventually. I'm going to finish off the Mages Guild first, just so I can have really high magicka. And then we'll go from there. But with that last soul capture, I should have another greater soul. Yes, I do. Very nice. So with that, I can actually head to Arcane University. Thieves Guild stuff in this game is so annoying. I don't remember it that much. The biggest thing that I remember is eventually, like, getting the Gray Fox mask. And being like, I mean, that's cool and all, but, like, why would I ever want to wear this? Yes, like, any crimes that I commit right now get ascribed to the Gray Fox and not myself. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. Like, the idea of being able to basically, like, put on a disguise and it have the bounty instead of yourself is really cool. But, if you're a good enough thief in this game, then you shouldn't gain a bounty anyway. Every NPC, have you heard about the Gray Fox? Name enchanted item. Let's see here. This enchanted item will be called Visage of... And of course it takes it off of my character whenever I actually make the item. But just like that, boom, 63 protection. And then I'm just missing one more to enchant my necklace with that, and I'll be good to go. You know, Adam Sandler got them Gucci robes of protection. By the way, you can also use your channel points to have me name an item. So if you want me to name a spell or an enchanted item, or I can even use console commands to just rename an item or a person. I can rename people in this game too. Let me know. Drop those points and let me know what you want me to name it. And I can name anything in the game. Any entity that you can walk up to and it says... like, hey, this is a person, I can name that person.
Well met, guildmate.
Hello, Master
actually,
Wizard.
hold on, let's see here. I should just be using my training spell really quick. I always forget to just walk around and use my training spell. That. There it is. Training.
Good evening. Master
The training spell summons a skeleton for 1 second.
all his powers.
It costs 1 magicka, or like 3. It's like 1 or 3 magicka. I can't even remember. It costs so little magic to cast this spell that by the time that I've cast it, it's already done. And every time that I cast it, it counts towards experience for my conjuration. But you can see conjuration is already about to be 64 just from standing here casting the spell. Every time I cast the spell, I get a little bit more. So we just got 64, and you can see just how quick I can go from 64 to 65 doing this. There it is. Now I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. That skeleton must have a terrible existence. Do you imagine it's the same skeleton every time, or is there just like a group of skeletons that are getting summoned and one just goes, like their friends just start disappearing one by one every second, and they like, one person starts freaking out and goes, what's going on, what's going on? It's like, Jim, you need to calm down. He's using the training spell again. Each one of us is gonna get summoned once, and then we're gonna come back. But it's good, like it's a thing. This happens sometimes. Just let it happen, and we'll figure it out afterward. Where was I going? Oh, I was gonna go somewhere where I can sleep. Actually, it would have made more sense for me to head to Shaden Hall, because that's where I need to go after this anyway. It's dark. There we go. Get a little bit of visual here. Now, where is the Mages Guild now that I've got this mod on? Oh, there's a little farm inside the town. That's useful. Look, we can let this guy summon us for his training, or he comes into the dungeon and kills us. I, for one, enjoy this faux life I'm living. Okay, here's the town square, but then that doesn't lead me to the Mages Guild. Used to be easier to find when this wasn't an open city. I understand. Sounds like I'm complaining, but I do like the open city. I just need to get used to its layout. So when I come in from the north gate, I just need to make a left, cross through here, and the guild halls are all going to be grouped up over here. Yep, there it is. Having this night vision on inside is a bit annoying. Are there any... No, there should not be any beds in this section. I have to go one more out to get beds. There's a mod I can get that also makes these windows actually show what's outside. Instead of them just being blue blurs, it actually shows what's outside. Intelligence increase, almost completed on that. I'm about to have maxed out my total magicka, which is a bit concerning, because I'm never going to have like more than like 200 base magicka. I could get a whole bunch of fortify magicka things, but at the end of the day, my base magicka is never going to be the best. But I am going to be fast as fuck, because I've got ridiculous speed. My speed is 81 currently. I do need to head to, I believe it was Shaden Hall, because their church has a trainer in restoration, and I'm trying to get my restoration up. Because restoration is actually a really, really good spell category to have, because not only does it make healing easier, but you can also upgrade your other stuff with that. So where is the church here? Was it Shaden Hall, or was it somewhere else that I was supposed to go? Hello.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure it was Shaden Hall. Where's the chapel here? It's usually a good idea to look at the skyline to find a chapel, but oh, there it is. You always want to look at the skyline to find a chapel because it's going to be the biggest thing in the entire town, usually even bigger than the castle. But if you're like all up on some bigger buildings or in trees, you can't really look to the skyline.
How are you?
Is
Greetings
this the correct
to you.
location?
Yes. Yes.
No, it is not. This is not the one that I'm looking for. Maybe it was in Lane. Where are the other areas? There's Bruma, Shaden Hall, Leowin, Breville. It might be Breville. I remember it being like on the coast. I'm gonna check Breville and I'm gonna check Leowin. Ah, this is reminding. This is feeling good. This feels correct.
Good afternoon.
Greetings to you.
Anatas Yurim Tool. They'll come with her, leaving the shadows and reach out of the silver mirror to grab the little key.
Alright, wait. Was not here either. Then it's probably going to end up being in Leowin. One of these towns has a, there's a lady named Mars, which, now that I think about it, it makes sense that Leowin would be the place that I need to go for this. But there's a lady named Mars in one of these towns. I don't remember this being. Also, is it just me, or has it been nighttime literally the entire game? Like, I don't think it's been daytime since I started playing, because I keep traveling distances that would be covered in a total day. So the fast travel's happening during the day, and I'm stuck wherever I am at night. There's the chapel. Can I harvest? Okay, I can't harvest these jets of wood. That's not creepy at all. What is this place? Why do you have stone women outside of your house? Why the fuck are you running away? Oh shit, that's Maik the liar.
Questions?
That was definitely Maik the liar. Maik is like the fastest land creature
What
on
can
the
I do,
planet.
citizen?
Unless you spend the time to upgrade your own character's speed and attributes and everything, Maik can outrun a horse. Where's the chapel in this place? I've mostly explored everything inside this little section of the wall. The chances are I probably need to head up. I think I need to head up and across to find what I need. So I was supposed to cross that, like, bridge that I saw. Yep. They either teased DLCs or they teased things that, like, characters cared about between the games. Maik could tell you, especially like in Skyrim, Maik could tell you that talking about beards, because no characters in Oblivion can have beards, and so they made a joke of like being able to. They made it a joke of it being like, oh yeah, no, totally, you can just
Greetings to you.
you can totally just do your thing in what's it called? I'm blanking now. Like everybody's got beards because they were so jealous of Maik's mane. It's like, yeah. And then but like things that he will say in this game will be things like mysticism used to be better, but now it's not. And that's because mysticism used to have the levitate spell. Nobody in here. That might also just be because of the time period. It is 10 p.m. The game really has to think about those little ticks about what's happening. It's really simulating real time.
You look like a bright one.
I don't think this is it either. I'm about a couple seconds away from just looking it up. I don't have my phone on me, though. Really quick, I'm just going to look it up. Let's see here. We're looking for restoration. Oblivion. Is Mars in Breville Chapel? Yeah, no, it was Breville. I just must have missed her. Yep. Anytime that you alt-tab out of the game, it crashes shortly afterward. So, like, if you alt-tab out for any extended period of time, the game crashes. I don't know why, but it's very consistent that that alt-tabbing out of the game crashes you. Luckily, whenever I exited out of the chapel, it counted as a quick save. Ah. Look how nice everything is when it's actually daytime. And I'm not just operating on pure darkness. Can't play Skyrim in windowed mode, or when I try and alt-tab out, the game crashes. Yeah, Oblivion, like, Elder Scrolls and, most of those kinds of games in general are just very
Greetings,
not good.
Breton.
You look like a bright one.
She's only here at night, though. If I remember correctly, she's only here at, like, 6 p.m., so I'll just wait really quick.
Good evening.
How goes it?
Why is she just floating? There she
I
is.
am the healer, Mars of Blackmarsh. By the great knowledge is the key to success. I'm willing to. Knowledge is the. You've got all. Knowledge is.
There we go. Where's my restoration skill now? It's getting up there. 39. I'm almost at an apprentice level in restoration.
Excuse me, my lord. I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing. It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold.
500 gold.
We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
Looks at my pouch and it's like, by the elvish mob.
Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grodragel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since.
That's not a good sign.
I fear for his life. Curden is
probably
known
should.
for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
I'll help you.
You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either.
All right, let's see here. Where's that? What is that quest? Where is that quest on here? This is my current active quest. Cool.
Farewell, and
Let's see. Owed a great deal of money to an orc usurer named Kurdan Grodragel. He went there a day ago to beg for more time and hasn't returned since. Usually frequents the Lonely Suitor Lodge, which is close by. Perhaps I should pay them a visit.
be careful. Curden is...
You promise to not smile at me like that anymore. Yeah, I thought I had downloaded a Better Faces mod, but maybe I just didn't do it. I think maybe it required something that I didn't have. I will look into maybe making it work next time to have better faces, because, oh boy, the faces in this game are not the best. Now, be smart about this. Why does Captivate cost more magic than Beguiling Touch? When they're both touch spells, and this one is better.
Hello.
Yes.
What can I do? Good day.
Hi there.
What have you been up to?
I ran across a couple of mud
Oh,
crabs
hello.
not long ago.
How goes it?
Annoying creatures.
Well, at least they're slow and not too bright. Their pinches are sharp.
What have you been up to?
Yeah, what do you want? Oh, we'll see. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. Good. I don't. You can't scare me. I don't. You're
The best setup.
I get it. Don't. That. You. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nah, this is not a good setup.
That's pretty good. Not now, not later. You're wasting your breath. Yeah, don't. Such. You can't scare me. Not now. That's. Is that so? You. Yeah, don't waste such adventures. How I envy you. That's not bad. I don't talk such. My life is drab and wretched by comparison.
God, this is taking forever to get anything good out of this.
Sure, that's cute. That's a... Oh,
Ooh, that
don't
was not
try
good,
to
yeah.
manipulate me. My life is drab. Not now, not later. Not
There we go.
Not now. Such... Is that... That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Don't try to... I see.
And then also... Oh, do I not still have that beguiling spell? Oh, I don't think I do.
No one tangle. Yeah, what do you... Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory.
What's that?
I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tells me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is.
If I don't return?
Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island. Don't you have something to find?
Bribe him with a copy of
So what's
Click.
this
Everybody
about?
loves
What's the
Click.
ongoing-
Anyone looking?
Was Click the one where he literally went to Bed Bath and Beyond, went to the Beyond section?
Good to see you.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring.
You
new
look like a
members.
bright one.
How are you?
Bad work.
You where you went to Bed Bath and Beyond,
Well,
went to the Beyond section, and then just like found a fucking whatever. Also, I need to train my, because that bound sword costs 208. He got a universal remote that could control anything. That's right. And then there's that there's the scene in the trailer where he uses it to slow down time, so that he can make the ladies' boobles bounce more, and everybody high fives because it's an Adam Sandler movie. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to use bound sword more. But in order to do that, I need to use my training.
Were I injured, I'd seek out Mars.
It starts out as a comedy and gets hella sad out of nowhere.
Good day.
I remember Click coming out, but I don't remember going to
Can
that
I
movie.
help you?
I never remember seeing the movie. I just remember it existing.
They say that they.
I will say, it's weird working at a store that is owned by Bed Bath & Beyond and knowing that there's a movie that has my store featured in it like that. Then again, apparently, from what I understand,
hi
like,
there.
most Adam Sandler movies are so heavily product
Fantastic.
placed that, like,
So long. Take care.
chances are Bed Bath & Beyond actually wanted their product placed in the movie, and then they basically made a movie around it. In the same way that in Grown Ups 2, more than half of the movie takes place in a Kmart. That movie's not that old. Why are they in a Kmart?
Hail.
Where does my conjuration skill need to get to is the thing. I don't know if I want to just stand here and do this all day, but simultaneously, I would like to be able to cast my bound sword spell.
Are you ready to? Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Lucky I'm not making you swim.
Farewell.
I mean, I would just walk on the water or use my buoyancy spell. It could have been, but like, if you know much about Adam Sandler movies, if you know a whole lot about Adam Sandler movies, which unfortunately in the more recent of days, I have actually like gotten strangely acquainted with Adam Sandler movies. Coolidge. Oh, hey. Welcome out to the stream. Can't just open that door. Gotta find some other way in. No problem. How are you doing today? Is it daytime where you are? It's morning where I am. So like I'm at that point where I stream very early in the morning, but almost all of my audience is like tucking themselves into bed at night. Oh, hey, Sweezy Monkey. Or that Sweezy Money. Sweezy Money. Sorry. Welcome out to the stream. Thank you for the Santa Claus. Christmas in July. Let's do it. It's not like it's going to be any different for us here in America. We're all going to be still locked up because we don't know how to wear a mask. How the hell do I get inside? Gate is opened elsewhere. Oh. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, everybody. I'm so sorry that you just watched me jump around like an idiot. It's all good. There's been 200 people before you that have said money. Daytime for where I am. I assume you know what happens next in this quest. It's not my first time playing, but it's been a long time since I played. Oh, he's gonna lock me in here.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story. You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die.
Oh, this is a most dangerous game situation here.
Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got mixed up in all of this. I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive. Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the Hunter's Run and killing the hunters.
Now, see here, I have...
One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah, it's exactly that. It's the...
Be wary, friend.
Now, here's the thing is, I guess they did this on purpose. I can't see the thing, because I have, like, telekinesis, and I could and should be able to telekinesis the door open, but if I can't see it, then I can't reach it, so I guess that's how they explain that away. Might as well explore the whole fort before I go. I didn't figure there was going to be anything worthwhile up there, but, you know. Ooh. There's a place to sleep back down here. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a quick kip so that it'll be morning. And we don't have to do this whole thing at night, but just go ahead and sleep the night off. There we are, refreshed and morning.
You must get us out of here.
I will, give me a second. Just looking at what was out here. Another red silk hood and some red silk robes. Some shoes. And rice. And some gold. Ooh, I'm a rich man now. Another haul like that and we'll be out of here in no time. I'll just buy our way out. Alright. Oh, right. My sword is out of charges, which means I would be better served if I just switched out to the ebony katana. And also, I should really take the time and enchant like a ring or something with Night Eye, so that I can actually like see in the dark. Do I have Night Eye as a potion still? Yeah, I do. Like, I've got the spell for it as well, it's just... Dead. Give me your shoes. Blacksmith's pants are relatively weightless. First hunter's a run key. And a shit ton of gold. I am going to get rich in here. And those pants are worth it. Probably didn't need to summon you for a rat, but... That meat is actually worth it, though, because it can have damaging It can, well, it damages fatigue, which is really not the best. Bone meal's good, though. Oh, there's my Night-Eye potion. Bone meal can be used to make Night-Eye potions if you've got the right ingredients. Ow. Oh. Well, I did not see or hear that coming, so I guess I deserve to be pushed into the water. Let's see here, do I have any... I have restore health potions, right? Make one of those and restore magic potion really quick. And then... Where's my buoyancy spell? There it is. Oh, an urn root. Cool. It all worked out in the end. Let me get my aura spell back out. We're good to go. Ooh. Oh, I'm glad I didn't end up like that guy. Do I have the ingredients to make more of these Night-Eye potions? Because these guys are running out quickly. Yes, carrot potion. Carrot and bone meal makes Night-Eye. Anything else I have give Night-Eye, though? Ooh, Lady's Mantle leaves. Ah, there we go. Hey! Am I a master in potion making now? Yeah, I am. That's all it took. I'm now a master in potion making. What's my favorite quest in Oblivion? It's been so long since I played. The one that always comes back to memory is obviously like the Painted World quest. That one is a lot of fun. I'm trying to think of any of the others that are like really good. I can now make a bunch of Restore Magicka potions if I want. Trying to see if I have anything that's actually like worth making into potions right now. Wow, what a cool stream. Thank you. Let's see here. Anything else that I can get that's good? Like, I could just do all of these, but I kind of want to like see if I can't get some good potions. Now that I can just make potions out of whatever I want. A lot of restore things that I don't care about. Ooh, restore health, right. Go ahead and make those. Restore Magicka. Good. Chameleon? Just hell yeah, chameleon potions. What are you even talking about? Of course I want those. Alright, that's everything that I want to make potion-wise right now. Which means that I should have a decent number of Night-Eye potions again. Let's see here. Only encountered one guy so far. This is a great place to... Yep. Knew that was there. Can I trigger these? Yes, I can.
Where are you? Hello, who's there? Damn rats always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Oh!
Which state I'm from? I am from Alabama. This guy hurts, which is why I made. First off, go ahead and grab that. And then this is why I made like 1,000,000 restore health potions.
Yeah!
I get a potion of healing. Fortify my strength. Oh, can't drink any more potions right now. Well, then let's poison my blade.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Yeah! Fall before me,
There we go. Mithril gauntlets are worth it. Shoes are worth it. Strong potion of healing. Second run hunter's key. Yeah, I'm from the state that everybody likes to forget about and or make fun of. Alabama. I'm also technically, if we want to get further into that, I'm also technically, ooh, that is 11 damage. That is better than my katana. Yoop! Broadsword. That one's not really worth it. So, I'm also from Georgia, which originally wouldn't have been that big of a deal because I was from Atlanta, but then suddenly Atlanta decided that they were... Suddenly Atlanta decided that they did not want to be part of being, you know, remotely cool, so they decided that they were just going to end all of everything, and now they're not a fun place to be from either. Fight. Go fight, win. Now I can make some detect life potions now as well, if I don't already have any. Got one detect life potion, which lasts for a long time, so I'll go ahead and take it. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt me a lot. Okay, so those are just activating the gas in these areas. Well, they made a big mistake when they thought that they could hunt me.
Damn, I've lost them.
There he is.
Rats always scurry.
That's the cool thing about Detect Life in this game is you can see through walls with it.
Sitting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Who's there? That's the best you can do.
You gonna stay down there and drown? Please tell me you stay down there and drown. Please tell me you stay down there and drown. Oh, that would be amazing. Ah! You have to have an oxygen meter, right? Or are you a, no, you were an orc. Aw, they don't drown? Okay. Well. It was an interesting idea, but yeah, if he's not gonna drown, then I gotta get in there and actually fight him. Or do I have that weak fireball? Could just... Oh, right, because it's water, it's not gonna let me shoot ranged spells into it. I gotta get up close and personal with this motherfucker.
Take that!
Oh, but I will drown down here. If I'm not careful.
Fall before me, Breton!
Man, this guy's not fun. This is a very annoying fight. Restore Magicka really quick, and then I can try to... Shocking Grasp would be nice to hit him with.
That's the best you can do.
That'll slowly drain his health while he tries to attack me. There we go. Beat him. Oh, is this the actual guy? Was this whatever his name was? In a full suit of ebony armor, which is pretty good heavy armor if you liked heavy armor. Unfortunately, I have, well, I've also got feather potions, so I will take this, this, and this. Because I can just feather potion my way out of here. Not gonna waste my time on using potions at this point. I'm just gonna use my own Night Eye spell. Ooh boy, it is pitch black down here without that spell active. So hold on, with the key, what does that get me now? That was the bridge that I tried to walk across. I got knocked down. That's the hole with the pit to the spikes. How do I get out of here? Do I just leave out the way that I came in, now that I've got the key? And that's what it looks like I need to do. Where else would there be an exit out to that little walkway? Oh, I can't move right now.
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt. Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive.
3 hits and I was dead.
And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though.
His swimming extravaganza and shoot him with my bow.
This is my game, and I'm changing the rules. Show me what you've got.
Ow, ow. Oh, there's multiple people here, too. Let's go ahead and fortify health. Drink a restore health potion. Strong potion of healing. Let's chameleon. Aw, damn. No more potions right now. Then I need Gamora. Need you out here right now. We're gonna take out the bowman first. If you even let me. I didn't get to hit anybody with that spell. Well, can I get my Restore Magic potion on now? Good luck getting to me now, bitches. I mean, the bowman can get me, but, wait, can I summon my Dremor down there? Yes, I can. I can summon my Dremor down there. And have him fight for my honor. This is ridiculous. Hold on. So while I'm up here, I'm going to, let's see here. Weak fireball. I'll make that. Okay, now I literally can't die in this fight because he doesn't have the ability to get to me, and I can infinitely summon my Dremora down there to just fight him over and over again. This will make for a very boring fight, but a guaranteed victory. There we go! I just jump because the AI doesn't know how to jump in this game. Well, now that I've done that, let's go ahead and do this chest. 'Cause I didn't see this chest before. Ah, damn it. Nope. Ooh, Shadow Banish Wine. Some more of that stuff. Ebony arrows are worth taking, though. And boots and gauntlets. Blue suede shoes. Huntsman's gauntlets. Why do you have those if you are going to be, you're just going to be running at me every fight? Alright, that's everything that's actually worth taking right now. 100% maybe some more bone meal. Well, couldn't save this guy, unfortunately. But we can escape now, which is nice. Actually, how do I escape from here now that I've got the key? Can I just fast travel out of here? No. I got the key to unlock it, but I now don't know. But now I don't know how to actually like get out of here. Maybe. I assume at this point I probably need to go back into the thing, or maybe there's a keyhole that opens the gate from this side. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a hint, because if I'm just standing around, walking around in circles, then this is not going to be an interesting stream. The first assumption was correct. I got to go back inside. No? What was my first assumption? Because now I can't even remember it. I have a great sense of memory. Okay, cool. Hey, Oofer Gang. Been good. Work was relatively painless yesterday, so got home, chilled, added a couple of new mods to Oblivion, and we're just having fun. Playing the game. Let's see here. We'll be back with more Fallout 4. Oh, right. I've already been back in this little area. This is not where I need to be. Mods, oh no. Nothing that actually breaks the game. I just added in things like, I added in open cities, which open cities basically makes it so that the cities themselves don't have a separate loading zone. It's all on the same original loading zone. I need to re-up my feather potion really quick. I'm running a little low on feather potions. This will be concerning. Ah, there we go. No, this is... All noises are Tim Allen mod. Oh. Oh. Well, it would be pretty funny because I don't know if you can tell just by the look of my character's face when he's wearing this hood. But if I were to take the hood off, it would reveal that the fact that my character is in fact Adam Sandler. So, playing as Adam Sandler with an all Tim Allen noises mod would be pretty great. Get that classic 90s feel back. Actually, was Tim Allen even in the 90s, or was he an 80s guy? Man, that is ridiculous, the difference. Oh, Oofer Gang is telling me to hydrate. So, let's see here. Got my glass of water. Tim Allen was 90s? Okay. I thought so, but I was like... He was that Nick at Night feel that, like, I don't remember being a thing. Hey, Paranoia's here, too. Hey, everybody's here. Just went ahead and finished off my water. I'll need to get more water if we're going to hydrate more. But with 3 hydrates, I figured that was probably a good amount of hydration. Now, I've been through here. Where do I actually need to go to get out of here? That's everything that I could discover here, unless I'm supposed to go underwater. That's only 1? Come on. That was at least, like, 3. Fine, I'll go get more water. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have water. Name the sword David Spade. Okay, let's see here. I need to look up... Well, I'm gonna get out of here first. But, when I get out of here... One more? Right, yes. Okay. There we go. All hydrated. But how do you get out of the Hunter's Run is the question. Is there a secret down here that I just didn't realize before? There's his ebony shield. No, it looks like this is just, water. No, I drank... So, no. There were 3. You did 2. Paranoia did 1. That's 3. I did 1 that finished off the water. I just drank 1 when I sat down, and I drank 1 more again. That's 3. Oh, you did 3? Ah. Hey. You guys are gonna make me have to go to the restroom. Is that what you want? Just empty chair stream? Because we can do empty chair stream if that's what you guys want. I am confused as to how I'm actually supposed to get out of here. Because there's this room. I'm going to run out of feather potions trying to get out of this dungeon. I came over here and got this chest. Now I'm running this way. And heading out this way. Take you to the door. I know for an entire empty stream, basically you eat laxatives. You know what? If you want me to eat laxatives and then poop out my butthole on stream, then that's not going to be character. That's not going to be channel points. That's going to have to be something a bit more extreme. Like, that's got to be bits or something. I'm not just gonna submit myself to that for free. Oh, wait. That's right. There's this door. I just ran around for nothing. I forgot about, like, the second door at the very beginning. Donate $100. I don't even own laxatives. Like, you'd be doing that for nothing. I would have to go to the store and get laxatives. I still can't fast travel from here? The hell is stopping me? I'm just gonna water walk my way out of here. Where is that? Don't I have a water walking potion? Oh, I may have gotten rid of my water walking potion. Regardless, I still have buoyancy as the spell, but let's see here. The boat? I touched the boat. Is that the wrong boat? That's the only boat here. I tried to click on the boat. It wouldn't let me go. Oh. I wasn't looking at the right point on the boat. Quickly, before my feather wears off, let's find a place to sell this stuff.
I'm listening.
Well met. Have a look around.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Before I speak to you, I do need to make sure that you love me. So we're gonna do a beguiling touch.
Bye. You'll always... What can I interest you in?
Let's see here. Booty boots.
A good price for a...
Greaves. Helmet. So all of the boots.
You drive...
Gauntlets. Greaves. Hang on to the rings and the gold trim shoes. Crimson's gauntlets. Mithril gauntlets. I don't really need the red silk robes.
That
because
seems a fair price.
pants and shirt is actually better for me because I get multiple things.
Thank you. Come.
All right.
Bye.
Now that I'm out of there and I can actually like focus on it, let's figure out how to name the sword. So I should be able to drop the sword on the ground, right? And then property menu, click on the sword. I gotta remember how to do this in Oblivion. 1 second while I grab my phone. We're gonna rename my sword to David Spade. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Jackson, welcome back out to the stream. I am in the process of remembering how to name items in Oblivion. Oblivion console commands. Let's see here. Player add item. Add amount. No. Let's see here. I want to do kill all. That's not what I want. What I'm trying to do. Add level, add skill, TGM. Teleports player to developer. The developer testing area is just called Todd Test. I love it. Player, dot place at me. No, stop combat. Player set stage. Show birth side menu. Show class menu. Set actor full name. Change character's name. Hair tint. Create full actor copy. Equip item. QQQ. Exit the game without using menus. Show spell making. Player add item. Set PC frame. Oh, more hydrates. Oh, resurrect. Save game. Set crime gold. Camera FOV, POV. Set wait. Show full quest log. Show quest log. I'm trying to remember if you can just rename an item. I think it might be the rename character. Oofer, stop. How many is that? That's at least 3 more from Oofer Gang, so... Let's see here. Set actor full name, I think is what I need. Set. It's gotta be capitalized. Set. Actor. Full name. David Spade. David. That should have done it, unless it changed my name to David Spade. No, I'm still Adam Sandler. What am I doing wrong here? Will it not let me rename the item unless it's enchanted? Okay, so this guy is now David Spade, but I cannot rename my sword that way. My sword is only just going to be that until I enchant it with something. Now, I could enchant it with something very cheap to rename it. So I'll go do that really quick so that I can actually mark that one off the list, but apparently if I want to name stuff, I have to enchant it. If I want to name gear, I have to enchant it. I can rename people whenever I want, but you can't change the names of items willy-nilly, apparently.
How do you do? I've never bought a magic staff in years. I've never bought one yet, but I've heard many mages swear by it. A lot of mages swear by reindeer stars.
If you're looking for a staff, that's the place to go.
Take care.
One more because it was 4. Oh, right. Here we go. Construction set. So yeah, no, you can't rename items unless... Does it look like this because of mods?
You must
Yes, this looks like this because of mods.
Good to see you.
The Arcane University has been updated because of mods.
Greetings, apprentice.
We're just going to use a lesser soul gem on this guy. And we're going to use it to, when we hit people, what do we want it to do? I guess we could do like a regular damage type, or I could do absorb health. You want to make them dance? Then hold on. Do I have anything that can make it? Do I have any like fear abilities? I don't. I have turn undead, which would make enemy undead run away from me. I could also just throw soul trap on it, which would actually be like a decent thing to have. Make them poop? I don't know that I can do that. Soul Trap for the win. Yeah, I think Soul Trap is probably what I end up doing with it. Because here's the thing, you can make Soul Trap, you can do Soul Trap for like 2 seconds, and so long as there's any amount of Soul Trap on it, it will work. And we name this enchanted item David's Spade. And there it is. Our magical sword, David's Spade.
How are you today?
I am good. We need to head back to the place now. So I need to leave the Arcane University. And then go to somewhere else's. I need to, not the city, I need to go to Bravo. Always nighttime no matter where I'm at. I definitely need to enchant like a ring or something with Night Eye so that if it's night outside, I can just Night Eye my way through an area. Because constantly having to cast Night Eye over and over again, it's really annoying very quickly. I'll wait till morning.
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron? When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin? Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail. He'll not be needing it any longer.
Nope.
And I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
Biography of the Wolf Queen. It's only worth 50 gold. I suppose for some people that is a lot of money in this game, but not for me. What was I going to do? Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Now that I have mastered the thing, now that I have master alchemy, I can make the most infinite money in the game, which is to say that I can convert all of my ingredients directly into potions now without any need. Gives you knowledge, which is better than money. Not underestimate the power of a book. It gave me a level in speechcraft, which I guess at this point would cost me about $500, or would cost me about 200 or 300 gold anyway. So I could say that it was worth about 200 or 300 gold in training speechcraft. Nothing to pick here. That's just a nice patch of flowers. Let's go to an area that I know has, like, a farm or something. Like, well, wasn't there something up here in Coral that I haven't, like, fully, like, mooched off of? Because if I can find a decent enough farm that has, like, a whole bunch of stuff, then it's all over. Like, I can just make infinite potions. This is my first time seeing this area in all of its glory in the daytime. Almost every time that I travel, it's nighttime. Did I pick this places? Apparently not. That's all of the corn. Now watch as I magically turn this garden. Like, here's what these people are not doing. Is, like, they're growing this garden to subsist off of, right? Oh yeah, look at all these plants that I have. Oh, look at all the food that I'm allowed to have. It's like, you guys don't understand. Convert these things into potions, sell the potions, and then you've suddenly got infinite money. Nobody else has figured it out but me. Nobody else in Oblivion knows how to make infinite money off of potions. I am the potion seller. I now weigh too much. Let's, And here's the thing is, I'll never make, like, I'll never level up with alchemy again. It's just a thing, but I can still convert all of these things into restore fatigue potions and make out like a bandit with the amount of money that I create by selling potions to people. Except grapes. Grapes I want to combine with stuff to make damage health. You get more infinite money in Morrowind, considering how broken alchemy is in that game. Yeah. Yeah. Take me out as I figured out the secrets to alchemy. I've known about the secrets of alchemy since I played this game when I was a child. Oh no, there's more hydrates! No! No! How dare you! I need to make hydrate cost more. You guys are torturing me. No, stop. Yeah.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire. And
Okay, let's go ahead and take our potions that we've just crafted to Market District, make bank, and then we got to figure out another easy way to train. Oh, speaking of training, while I'm just going around doing whatever, I should be also casting my existential crisis skeleton. For a second, I was like, everything just, like, stopped for a second. I was like, did I break it by casting my existential crisis skeleton as I was walking through a door?
Hello there.
Oh wait, no, this is not the proper store. I need to go... That was one too many over.
Whatever you... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I know that there's only quality goods for sale here, because I'm the guy that sold them all to you. Why is that damage? Hold on. Hold on. Why is there a damage fatigue potion that only damages fatigue named Night Eye? You know, just 88 restore fatigue potions. I actually need to sell them in 2 separate batches because otherwise I'll outstrip his total sale limit.
A good price for a good customer.
Now here's the other fun thing is I can go to his stuff, decide that if I want any of these particular things, like if I wanted light or... Like, I'll take Restore Magica. I'll go ahead and take that from you.
Come back. You too.
Wait, did I get those last 2 hydrates? I'm gonna do one more just to be sure. I think I did, but I'm gonna do one more just to be sure. So here's where the fun really begins. You can go to any of the the golden carafe or the best or the finest ingredient or whatever it is. There's a bunch of different alchemy stores in town. Just go to the alchemy store, right?
Greetings to you.
Walk in, and instead of buying her potions,
may I interest you in some of my
we just have to look through her, rather than looking through her potions, we just have to look through her ingredients. And we can decide if we care about any of the effects that some of this stuff has. Like, I would like to have some more.
You're a fine negotiator.
And these restore health. Yes, I'll take those.
I let that go.
Restore Magica is also really useful. Or restore health. And I'm basically just buying potions based off of what these things do in their base form. I'll take the Harada route as
You
well.
bought that for an excellent deal. Tell your friend. Bye.
Now, I'm going to craft these potions, and then you all get what you wanted, because I have to pee very badly now. So I'm going to go do that. Is there anything else that I bought here? I could restore Magica with flax seeds. Damage health with Harada. I feel like I grabbed at least one other thing that was useful from that shop. Alright. I'm going to go pee now because you guys are all assholes, and I'll be right back.
Good afternoon. Rosanne is a talented smith. One of the best around.
I've heard I've well shopped at Rindier's. For the right, I imagine it must be good, since it's been in business so long. So I've heard. Take care.
Congratulations. You've all won. You got your prize. I had to use the restroom. I should probably work on getting some better alchemy supplies now that I'm thinking about it. I'm still using a novice mortar and pestle. I think, wasn't there there was a really good shop around here somewhere that provided some really good
And
stuff.
has not been heard from since. It's not surprising considering Morrowind's violent past.
Like, I think it was one of these, like, upper deck places had a secret supply of really good stuff.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Wasn't the houseware's place? Wasn't the fine tailoring place? There was just, like, a random shop that was just, like, mercantile stuff. Like, it was just a merchant. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Hello.
I'll check downstairs again really quick. Because I could just go to the best ingredient is a thing as well.
Hello there.
Good evening.
The Kvatch Oblivion gate has been closed. Don't you understand what that means? Evening. We can beat the bastards.
Okay, I'm getting lost. I'm just running around and I need to find this location. So there's the public bathhouse is down that way.
It's
Banco's
you.
Zero, Stonewall
the hero.
Shields.
I imagine it must be good since it's been in business.
Have you heard any word about
What is it?
Where is this place? Down this side? Under Market Tunnel. Why would they have that marked? Here's the main ingredient.
If you have any... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Nah, it still doesn't have, like, good stuff. There was somebody that was selling, like, expert level stuff somewhere, and I can't remember where now. I'm not going to go through this again.
You too.
There was definitely a shop somewhere in this town that offered expert level stuff, and it was not one of the original shops, which to me says that it should be up here. No, I don't want to break in. I'll wait until tomorrow. At some point, I should probably do the main quest. It's like I did the Kvatch story. Was it you? No, it wasn't you.
Have a wonderful day, sir.
I do remember he had a delightfully modded voice. Because he's like a separate character entirely. Wooden door to the Reluctant Ranger. Best tailoring. I'll check this place out again, but there was a place that... That's right, you don't have a voice at all.
Have a look around.
Until
You
somebody
won't
talks
find-
to you like this.
You
But-
too.
Okay. It wasn't the toy shop. Was it the Bit and Bridle?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Is sells horseman riding gear, horse blanket, and leather soap.
Good day.
So he is just a riding shop, which is interesting to add, considering that can't possibly actually exist. I don't even think I went into the enchanter's shop before, but I'll check it out.
Only quality goods
So
for sale here.
you can
What can I
pay her
interest you in?
1,000 gold to enchant something, and then she's also just got a lot of enchanted gear, which is a cool shop idea, I suppose.
You too.
And there's a hired guard because her goods are very expensive. Well, the only place that I didn't check was this toy shop, and there was one other shop that I haven't checked. But I don't think it was the toy shop that had what I was looking for. Oh, no, I think this is my first time ever walking in here. I don't like it. I went to Empire's Best Tailoring. I haven't gone to the houseware shop, I guess. This place around the side.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamria.
Okay, so she had all that stuff. That's I just remembered. It was there was a guy that had like a bunch of alien like antiques. But where is his shop? It might be on the ground level. Cuz he was selling like rare artifacts, and he had like a bunch of like Welkid stones and alien stones, and I was just very confused as to why a random NPC had access to literally like an entire plethora of ancient like missing things. Wasn't scribe supplies. Wasn't the books. It wasn't the guest house.
Well, what is it? Have you ever met anyone who barters better than Palinaria?
Grocery shop, it wasn't that.
City. And she'll
Oh, was it this
Boy,
guy's
it's
curiosity
old.
shop? I remember
Yes?
him now, but I don't remember him
May I
having...
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yes, he did have the expert stuff. Okay, found him.
A fine bar. Pleasure. Come back.
Oh, hold on, I
I
need to sell
offer
you
the
my old
finest
stuff.
goods and lowest prices in all.
I'm not making any money back on this, but it's okay. Just to replace all of my
A
stuff with
fine
expert gear is more important to me anyway.
Bye.
All right, now that we've done that, let's maybe do like a guild quest or something. Go to the Mages Guild.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Also, why am I still almost entirely weighed out still? I shouldn't be that close to weight capacity unless I just didn't drop off some supplies or something. Oh, that's right, because I've still got my ebony katana, which is not that good anymore. I should maybe
Well met, Gilbert.
I should maybe sell some of this extra supplies that I'm carrying.
Hail, good citizen.
I'll do that
How can
after I
be
get
of
the
service?
quest. I'll get the quest and then I'll sell these excess swords.
Well met, Gilbert.
It's... be seeing...
We come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the Guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now
They're only
see
human
is that while the Guild
after
can be
all.
disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the Guild. You do not yet Before you can begin work for the Guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the Guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff. The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave.
Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ileta when you arrive, and choose wisely.
All right,
May I
what spells
interest
do
you in some of my fine wares?
That's right, you've got ridiculous spells. A lot of this stuff requires a destruction of 75 to do. You straight up don't have enough magicka for some of these spells.
You shall have a true...
I need to leave out.
Ah!
Let's go to the square really quick, sell these excess swords, and then we'll head back out to where I need to be headed to get the staff.
Who will help an old beggar?
My existential skeleton will. He will constantly remind you of your mortality and that you should be thankful to be alive
Whatever
in the
you-
first place.
What can I interest you in?
My old ebony katana and my longsword
drive-
scorching and all of these arrows. Aside from that, what else am I carrying that's causing so much weight? I'm sure it's like potions are probably a good source of that weight right now because of just how many potions I have. Also, 2 pumpkins. Not really anything that I need. I don't need to dispel
That seems a
potion.
fair price.
I've got plenty of chameleon potions. I'll hang on to the regular things that are like potions of healing. I should maybe only have one type of restore magicka potion right now, and the 12.1 seems much higher. I'll hold on to all my restore health potions because I constantly need those. Don't care about fire shield. Don't care about dispel.
A fine transaction.
Night eye spells. I'll hang on to those. I'm almost out of feather. I've got a lot of damage health potions at this point. I'm gonna maybe cut down on some of those to get rid of some of my weight.
That's a good...
Fear paralysis. I'll hang on to that because paralysis is annoying. Get rid of my old chameleon potion.
Tell
Old
your...
chameleon potion. So what does that make my weight look like right now?
Fine.
Much more manageable. I dropped about 100 pounds in that transaction. Now let's leave the city again. I'm so close to actually being able to use the bound sword spell that I have. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned, which I will do when we leave this place. Because then I can train my restoration again.
Who's there?
Oh, well this isn't good. I don't have my good fire spell on, which is really getting in the way of being able to do this. Keeps healing himself back up. I need to get, like, he keeps healing himself, which is annoying, which I understand is what I'm literally about to start doing for myself, but like, come on, buddy, I'm the protagonist. I'm allowed to heal. You're not supposed to. This guy is actually really annoying right now.
Am I supposed to be in...
Wow. Oh, hey, Jason, what's up? Why are you showing up there but not in my actual text chat? It's weird. Oh, there's your message. Well, that's not good. Okay, where's all of my potions of Night Eye? And drink one of those. I'm gonna need to hang on to my other potions for every one of these that I can successfully gather means so much more now. This is still weak fireball, isn't it? Yeah. What's that? Yeah, that's fine. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Ooh, damage magicka. Good. Just don't break at work when I saw you were alive. Cool. You can drain my mysticism all you want. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I think I'm good on everything else in here. Whoops. Where did I put my potions? Oh, and I need to re-up what my damage health potions look like on my hotbar. Alright. Let us continue on our murdering quest through the... Go ahead and do restore health, restore magicka. Ooh, damn. That kind of just knocked you on your ass, didn't it? A fireball scroll. Oh, yes. Or not fireball, but a firestorm scroll.
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance. I'm just warming up.
Oh, hell, you just killed your friend, dude. Okay. That's both of the friends eliminated now. Wait, did this? Oh, they silenced me. That's not good. It won't even let me apply poison right now. Okay, there we go. Combat in this game is unwieldy. Okay, found an unfinished staff. Really what I needed here. And now we can head home. Hey, King Counter, welcome out to the stream. Just doing some Mages Guild stuff. I really like the Mages Guild quest line in this game. The one in Skyrim always felt a little eh to me. If you guys can give me 1 second, I am starving and I've got food in the other room, so I'm gonna go grab that food really quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I made myself some noodles in my rice maker because that works, and that's a thing that you can do in this game.
Hello,
This game called
guildmate.
Life.
Hello, wizard.
How goes it?
What? Necromancers at the cave? Ileta and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
Greetings,
You shall have a
guildmate.
true mage's staff.
Well, enchanted to meet you. Delmar, Enchanter Extraordinaire to the Mages Guild. At your service.
That was a bad
Got some
pun.
enchanting in mind? Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin? Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
Hello, wizard. Probably destruction, but illusion sounds useful for just not having to, like... I've got that one guy's shocking staff, but I could go for an illusion staff. I'll go for an illusion
There are
staff.
3 options for illusion magic. They are charm, paralyze, and silence. Which would you like?
Silence. Absolutely silence.
With this staff, you'll render others incapable of using magic against you. If you'd prefer something else, we can start over.
That's what I want.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
A silencing staff is definitely what I want. Also, I need to... Am I allowed? Nope. I just gotta find the mages, the actual sleeping quarters. Because I need to level up.
Greetings, guildmate.
Imperial Watchtower. Mages quarters. Well, damn. Every bed is taken? Really? This dead. This bed isn't taken. That's good. Intelligence, willpower, speed. I have to be the fastest boy. There are a lot of beds in here. Okay.
Greetings, apprentice.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's student.
Do I go to the place now?
Hello, guildmate.
Well met, guildmate.
I suppose I do. Right? I need to get a Fortify attribute spell if I don't already have one. Because I need to be able to get Fortify speed so I can just sprint across the world again. That's really the reason I've been upping my speed as much as I have.
Welcome to the... I'm working on it.
Oh.
Take care.
Well, you're lame. Let's see if I can't find a Fortify spell then. Or, actually, what we need to be doing right now is working on our training. Which, I don't use my shield spell that much, so I'm just going to set that to training so that I can always have it available.
Hello, guildmate. We need to talk.
Well,
Is it the Mystic Archives that I need to go to? No, it's not the Mystic Archives. Maybe it is the very far place. I was looking for the place where I can craft spells.
Well met, guildmate.
greetings, guildmate.
Yeah, this is it. I have Fortify Attribute. Oh, yes. So, Fortify Speed. On Self. Magnitude. Be like 30 for duration. 30. That requires a restoration of 50. Of course it does. Okay, I can do that. And we'll just call this Sprint. So now, see, this is my regular walking speed, and then I cast the spell, and you can hardly even tell a difference. My speed is almost 100 at this point.
Well met, guildmate.
I should have made this higher. Should have made it less time, higher magnitude.
Greetings, Guild.
I can fix that really quick. What do I attribute? Speed. On self. Magnitude. 50. Time. 10 seconds. Okay, too high. 40. 30. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna do 35. Do 35. Can I do 37? Can I do 39? 38. So 37 is the max that I can do for 10 seconds. Better sprint. Now we see that I can actually... You really still barely see the increase. Even at 39 increase, even now that I'm over 100 speed. I'm gonna need to like make a really strong restoration spell that makes my speed go up a lot more than that. Which just means that I need to now take my time, since I've got the level up, to head back to, I need to head back to the place. To Breville. And go to their chapel so I can train with Mars again.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, Breton.
I don't know if I can help you,
Leaving
but
the
I'll
shadows
try.
and reach out of the silver.
I need to wait until 6. And Mars will be here for then. And by the time that I'm done training with her, I can go get my staff.
Hi there.
Oh, my poor Alaron. How do you do?
Anna
How
has
goes
you
it?
too. They'll come with her, leaving the shadows.
I am the...
Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
And watch the mirror. If she
You should be training right now.
A pleasure. Goodbye.
Wait an hour and see.
Anatos Urim Tool. They'll come with
Hello.
her, leaving the shadows and reach out
May
of
speak.
the mirror to grab the little key.
See you.
Greetings.
No stay.
A pleasure.
There we go. Now
Let's
she's
get to
training.
training. Pay attention. Good that you... I'm willing to... There's much...
How far off am I from getting 50 restoration?
Good day.
I'm like a couple of casts of a spell and one training off. In the meantime, though, we will train with our combination. Yeah, it would. Yeah, the greetings in this game are maybe not the best.
Well met. Welcome to the Cairo. Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. Farewell.
Greetings, wizard.
If you need something enchanted,
He supports...
That's right, I forgot you can... These tomes that you find give you
all of your
spells.
enchanting needs. There's a...
I have a new task. In accordance with guild rule, the council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Hello, journeyman.
All right. Don't mind me to take those Grand Soul gems with me. And off to Skingrad. Hassel Skingrad. Got my silencing staff now, so I can actually fight some necromancers. not supposed to be here. Yep. I should maybe go through the front door. Instead of just walking into the courtyard like this. Or walking out of the courtyard like this.
What is it? How do you do?
Where do I go? Do we have a chair here? There's just a couple of chairs put out here. There's not actually like a main hall, per se.
Hail! Sorry, you want me? I'm Shamgro Yarog, the Count's butler. Be seeing you.
Hail.
You're the guy.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him.
Rude?
Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
There's a lot of waiting involved in these quests. Gonna wait for the 24 hours. I'm gonna grab a soda. That guy was Shrek.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is north of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
And off I go. He agreed to talk, but only if you talk to Super Cursed Mine at 2 a.m. Seems legit. Totally. No, the Count of Skingrad is absolutely a vampire. That's a thing. I don't know if it's not necessarily been revealed to everybody yet, but the Count of Skingrad is 100% a vampire. And there's the cursed mine. I should be working on my magic and collecting things. Hey! I'm now an expert in conjuration, which means I can use my bound sword now. And its total cost for casting went down. Oh, it's a big sword too. Usually having a bound weapon fortifies an ability. Maybe not this time around, but I think that might just be in Skyrim. But the sword itself deals a shit ton of damage. It's 13 damage for the sword. And it weighs nothing. And it always spawns at 100 health. So, like, bound weapons are not a terrible way of doing things in Skyrim. Like, if somebody wants to fight you, then you can just go, oh yeah, no, everything's fine, and then BAM! Sword. I remember I used to spend all of my time in Skyrim casting... I would create a spell that basically rebound my entire armor set. So basically, I had a spell that it would, for 60 seconds, cast bound helmet, cuirass, greaves, boots, gloves, and sword for 60 seconds. It cost all of my mana, but I would go from having like I would go from having no magic to, or go from having like no armor to all of the armor in seconds. I need to get a better light spell as well. Either a better light spell, or I need to abandon using light altogether and just use night vision. Here they come.
Well, well. You're late, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
Fall before me, Breton!
Where's my potion? I'm going chameleon. Night Eye. Restore Magicka.
Die!
Alright, well, the silent staff is not working nearly as well as I thought it would.
I fought much less fearsome than you.
That's the best you can do?
Am I supposed to be impressed? Hey, come on! You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places?
Hello,
At
Count.
least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here
Thank you
for
very
a
much,
book?
Coolleech.
No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now.
I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Where did all the dead guys go? Knowing where all the dead guys are would come in handy here, so I'm going to cast Starlight. Hopefully my night eye ends soon enough and I can actually see what's going on again. Here's this guy. Of course, they all ran at me with daggers, so I doubt they actually have anything worth having. Yeah, just necromancer's robes and hoods. Yeah. Oh well. We can head back to the Mages College now. And report our findings. I also maybe need to invest in some long-range spells. Because as much as I like my touch spells, I definitely need something that can attack from a distance.
Hello, journeyman.
Ah, you must be
Now, what would be cool is if I could get if I could learn a silence spell.
Hello, guildmate.
So I could enchant my sword with silence. That would be really cool. Damage for 1 second. Yeah, that only requires a destruction at 25. And we'll just call that Frost Bolt. Okay. Chill.
Greetings,
and since it only costs
guildmate.
39 magic to cast, I can cast 2 or 3 of them at a time without really like getting myself in trouble. Because the staff does 40 shock damage to target, but I've only got like 14 uses of it left.
Hello, journeyman.
Which is not ideal.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's
A
newest
little more.
addition.
What do you need?
Okay, now let's go talk to the dude.
Hello, journeyman.
Where is he? He's not where we usually meet.
Hello, guildmate.
He's actually upstairs, not downstairs. There you are. Nemesis.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen... Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
Didn't you tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was
No reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Why was I actually saying
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hasseldor age?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
You protect a vampire?
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So you no longer trust him?
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not... Along with your new rank, please take...
Ray, Spelldrinker Amulet. I think that gives me, like, magic resistance. Something like that. Spell Absorption. Which is currently better than my non-enchanted Jade Necklace.
Goodbye.
Okay, I think I'm...
Hello, Guildmate.
I think I'm done for the day. I have to prepare for work and everything, and so I'm gonna step off a little early today. I normally go till 11, but I'm gonna step off a little early. I still got to shower, and I need to prepare lunch as well. So, thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I have been Paladin Null. This has been Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Thank you, Todd, for such an amazing game.
Greetings, Evoker.
Hello. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.